In this video I'm talking about why not to attach too much meaning, too much importance to your identity. Individual identity and group identity. Identity is a mental model, a belief about yourself. As you have some representation about other people, you have a representation about yourself. And our identity mainly comes from other people's reaction to us. So let's say if everybody treats you very badly, then you will have an identity that I'm a not popular person, I'm not worthy. Maybe of course you can override it as you grow up, but as a child your identity is determined mainly from other people's behavior towards you, and then you will understand what is your role in the society. So there are different elements of the identity. That what is your role, like you are a child, you have to obey, or you are a boy or a girl. Or as you grow up, you can get more and more conscious about your identity at individual level. And of course we have a lot of group identity, and for example nationality. So other people try to force that, hey, you are this nationality and this is your religion, and race identity, and sports team identity, and the school. Oh, I am in this school, I have an identity. So group identity is created by other people, the stakeholders, the main stakeholders of a group, like the leaders of countries, or football teams, or music band, or famous people. They want followers, so they create this identity, this cult, group identity, and if it works for you, then you work, then it works, and then people can manipulate you, because when they call you that, hey, there is another group is attacking our group, or let's attack other group because they are inferior and we deserve better, then you will be manipulated. So this is one problem with group identity, that other people create your group identity in your mind, and they can use you like a robot. Group identity is programming, including the individual identity also, that when you have an identity, you and other people program you, so it becomes important for you. So probably it's very difficult to get rid of the identity at all, but you can reduce the attachment to this one. Because if you are very attached to this one, then, as you know, you can see a lot of people, they go and die for their identity, for my country, for my religion. But this is just brainwashed brains. Okay? So if you want a little bit more independence, if you don't want to be controlled by people, if you don't want to have strong negative emotion when people attack you, either your individuality and your group, then try to reduce the attachment to your identity. For example, individual identity, name. We have a lot of strong identification with our names, and somebody is making joke about our names, we really feel hurt. So the negative side of having an identity is that when you think that people attack something, not even you, but let's say your opinion, your clothes, if you identify yourself, or you have a hairstyle, you identify with your hairstyle and people criticize your hairstyle, you will take it personally, and then opinion that you like this party, this leader, this religion, this football team, this music band, and people say very negative things, those things, then you feel personally attacked, and it is the way they control you. Maybe they don't want to control, they just have an idea that they express this, but you made in your mind that they control you because you attach things. So when they criticize your bag, your clothes, your family members, because we have a family identity, and then when people criticize other family members, we feel very bad. So try to make an inventory about your strong individual and group identity that you hold dear, and think about this, that is it really so important to get attached to them so strongly? Because it will cause a lot of, usually identity is a tool to feel proud, okay? But the negative side, that when other people attack you, then you feel bad and you can be mobilized to attack other people. But usually when people have a strong identity, they use this as feeling good about themselves. So usually when people have a strong identity, they don't like themselves, so they need this artificial thing that, oh, I have this group identity, oh, I'm very proud of this about my individuality, because they need to feel great, and usually they're proud and they communicate this to other people, and they need other people to respect this, to admire this, so they can feel. So this, I associate strong identity with very weak personality, that you need some extra cheating to feel good about yourself. And another aspect that why we have identity is certainty, because the most people, they need certainty, otherwise they're lost. They are not flexible in their minds, and let's say religion gives certainty. So you don't have to think about anything. You have a pre-packaged, you go to the shelf, Christian, Buddhist, Taoist, Muslim, Islam, everything, that you just take it off. I mean, you were born in a society where they brainwash you with that religion, but you don't have to think anymore. You have your identity, and you feel proud, and you have your certainty, because the religion is a full package, that this is how the world was created, this is what is good, what is bad, these are your friends, these are your enemies, everything black and white, very clear. This is what will happen when you die. Okay, they create a package, they sell it to you. Actually, you don't even buy it because you were born in that culture, so it's automatic. And then you have your identity, your certainty. So, if you start to be more independent, you start to think for yourself, you don't need to look down on other people, when you don't need to put yourself higher than other people and feel good about yourself, because actually you feel good. When you can tolerate the lack of knowledge, because we don't know this kind of things, what will happen after we die, what will happen, how was the earth, how it was created, or the process of automatic creation, we don't know anything. And if you can just tolerate this, that, hey, you don't need a moral guideline that other people tell you, when you are able to think for yourself, when you can tolerate the lack of knowledge, certainty, when you can think for yourself, you don't need identity anymore. You can create friends without having an identity. Yes, it's difficult, because many people, they are looking for people with the same identity. Oh, we have the same political view. Oh, we are friends, and it connects them. So people also use identity as a connection tool. And if you realize what is the function of this, then you will realize that it's very, very important for many people. That's why they feel very hurt when other people criticize them. And they are willing to go and kill other people. They are willing to die to protect their individual or group identity. And they are they are puppets that people can use this, that, oh, we are group A, group B did something bad, let's go and kill them, and then you die because you accepted this identity and you're really proud of this. And then this is how other people control you, and this is how you brainwash yourself because you need this certainty, you need this belonging to a group, because you feel nobody without this. So reduce, investigate your life, find out where you have a very strong individual identity, where you have a very strong group identity, and try to reduce the dependence of them.